Hey friends, Allison here. Welcome back to my channel and another day of December Daily and day 10 of the 12 Days of Christmas. 12 Days of Christmas is a hop that was put together by Kathy Feigl here on YouTube, and there are a bunch of people participating, including myself. In 2 more days will be the last day of the 12 Days of Christmas, and Kathy will be doing a giveaway on her channel, so you don't want to miss that. Definitely hit up all the other ladies that are participating. There's lots of Christmas inspiration in these videos and elsewhere on YouTube, so if you're looking for inspiration, definitely check them out. The page that I'm creating today is a layout that is going in a page protector. The page protector that I'm using is a pocket page, and there's 2 pockets that are 4 by 6 inches. So I will have a photo that goes in that and then journaling that goes in the bottom portion. But I'm also including the back side of this 3 by 8 journaling card that was part of yesterday's video. I will have all of my December daily videos for this year, 2021, linked in the description box down below. So if you want to check them all out, you'll be able to find them really easily. I printed a photo at 3 by 8 inches and trimmed it so it would fit onto the back of this journaling card, and then just punched my holes in it because it'll be going in the album outside of a page protector. Next, I am working on my journaling. So I typed my journaling on the computer and then printed it onto white cardstock. The cardstock that I used was 4 by 6 inches. I just used a little bit of tape runner to adhere it to the printer paper and then printed it a second time so it was in the right spot. Usually I print it once as a template, figure out where my paper needs to go, and then use some sort of adhesive, like a temporary adhesive, to hold it in place and print it again. Once that was done, I trimmed down that 4 by 6 piece of white cardstock to roughly 3 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then rounded the edges using an old Creative Memories corner rounder that I've had for eons in my stash. I glued that to this piece of pattern paper. It is old Cartabella pattern paper from a past Christmas collection. I'm not sure what collection it came from, but it picked up the reds in the photo really, really well. And so I ran with that. I die cut my title, which is around here. I'm using my liquid glue to adhere that to the top of the journaling spot. I'm just about done. I'm just adding the E and the H, and that will be complete. I added the A, like the very first letter and the very last letter, to the far left and the far right, and then worked my way inwards to essentially make sure everything fit properly. Thankfully, it did. I was thinking about finding the middle first and then working my way out from the center. But it was even numbers, and it was just too much brain work to figure out where the center would be with an even amount of letters. So I did it this way, and it worked out fine, thankfully. Here is my photo. It was printed at 4 by 6 inches. And I'm adding this half circle from an Ali Edwards collection. I'm using mostly Ali Edwards products in today's layout. It's actually a mishmash of a bunch of things, but Ali Edwards is what I was mostly focusing on. So I have the adhesive half circle. There's going to be an adhesive hexagon that goes on the 3 by 8 photo. And I use a pleather half circle that I trimmed down to put at the bottom of the journaling card in the end, but you'll see that in a few minutes. I also throw in some acrylic shapes, hearts, that I had in my stash as well. You can color the acrylic shapes if you like using alcohol markers. I had toyed with that idea for this layout, but decided to keep them just plain white. I use varying sizes of the hearts as well to decorate all 3 portions of this layout. So I'm working on the 3 by 8 photo right now. I just added the hexagon shape. It has a bunch of phrases in it. The ones that jumped out at me was beautiful and love this, but there's a lot of other little phrases that are included on it, and I thought it was perfect for this story. Speaking of the story, I thought that I would document the lazy days of Christmas. It's not even really necessarily lazy days, it's just slower days, and how good it is to slow down, stay inside more, not run around as much, and just take it easy. In a nutshell, that's essentially what my journaling says as well. Even the animals seem to get in on the spirit and take a load off, essentially. That pretty well brings me to the end of this layout, my friends. I just added the pleather circle. I do add another acrylic heart on top of the pleather circle, but in the end, like when I put it into the page protector, it is too high for the page protector to handle. So I actually end up taking off the little acrylic heart, but the thought was there. I really wanted it there and it looked cute, but it just wasn't going to work in the end. Oh well, c'est la vie. Here's the close-ups. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I hope you found something inspirational here, and I'll be back again soon with more December daily fun. Bye, friends.